Skywind, the project that is bringing Morrowind to Skyrim, has grown exponentially in both members and fanbase. Now calling ourselves the Elder Scrolls Renewal Project, the team has been hard at work to give players the best experience possible. Massive amounts of content have been added since our last update, and we'd like to take the time to show you just what exactly has been done, what features will be implemented, and how you can help. Crafting in Skywind is set up in such a way to encourage exploration and experience. Unlike in the base Skyrim game, Skywind's crafting recipes are taught to the player through recipe books found as one progresses through the game, adding a rewarding factor to learning new crafting recipes than simply using a perk. Some of these recipes are tied into quests, while others can be found while exploring, and some bought or stolen from merchants of a certain field of crafting. A new addition to the crafting in Skywind is the field of tailoring. Tailoring makes it possible to craft and dye various robes and clothing items. Because Morrowind did not have a crafting feature initially in the game, careful planning is going into Skywind's crafting system to ensure that it remains balanced and does not detract from the rare and unique status many items had.
Back for centuries, the Incarnate, they call it. Every few years an Ashlander appears.
Dialogue is another important aspect of Skywind. All dialogue is being reworked to give each character a less robotic personality and more lively conversation dynamics. Volunteers are being accepted to help rewrite dialogue so that it flows more naturally. When it comes to voice acting itself, there is a lot of work that needs to be done. If you have the talent and the proper equipment for it, we encourage you to check the website for suitable characters and voice acting tutorials posted in the description. Our music composition team has taken pride in creating original pieces that live up to Morrowind's soundtrack. Dozens of composers have contributed, each bringing with them unique talents and sounds. For this reason, each region of Morrowind has been given a unique feel and melody to accommodate its atmosphere. Here are just a few. We have created compositions that keep the same feel as Soul's work, but also feature Morrowind instruments and sounds. Already, we have created and published over 2 hours of original music to be used in-game, all of which can be found in our demo videos, website, and SoundCloud. Concept artists are helping us all along the design process. It is their grand visions that make it possible to create what we do. When it is difficult to imagine the vast scope of a landscape, the physical features of a monster, or the details of an armor set, we rely on them. Artists of all types are invited to help design and visualize the many aspects of Skywind. Our DeviantArt page has recently been updated with all of our concepts and submissions. Here, you can browse our artwork at your leisure and see where all of our inspiration comes from, and even submit original work yourself. The world of Morrowind is the most diverse of any province seen in the Elder Scrolls. Each region has a unique feel and biome that furthers the player's sense of immersion and exploration. From the basalt cliffs of the Azura's coast to the barren wastes of the Ashlands, Skywind features environments seen nowhere else in Nirn. It is this exploration that drives the game. As stories unfold and threats arise, we know your journey through the province of Morrowind will be an unforgettable one. Perhaps the largest and most ambitious task of Skywind is 3D modeling. Our 3D artists are working to replace every original asset in Morrowind with updated meshes and textures. Creatures, armors, weapons, architecture, clutter, and environmental objects are just a few of the models we are working to replace. Though many are already completed or in the process of being finished, there are still hundreds of models to work on. A list on the website forums shows exactly what needs to be redone, with detailed information on the model. Because of this, we are constantly seeking out any 3D artist to take on both large and small modeling tasks. The Ghost Gate has been completely remodeled by our skilled 3D designers. Now combining Morrowind's model, Kirkbride's concepts, and our own ideas, the gate is now more brutal and menacing to behold. It now stands much taller, with both religious and defensive elements to support it. We also hope to implement more mechanisms and ideas, such as ghost fence powering and subterranean catacombs. This is a key visual structure of Morrowind, and so it is necessary to create it in its fullest extent. Morrowind is home to the most alien and hostile creatures of Nirn. With so many new modelers, the world is now coming to life. These monsters inhabit both the outside world and our dungeon world spaces. Finding the appropriate skeleton and animation is also a challenge in itself, but already custom animations and other features are being implemented to enhance these hostile inhabitants of Morrowind. Skywind is a community project, and for that reason we encourage everyone to visit the website and evaluate how you can help. The forums have recently been revamped and reorganized to create the best possible workflow. The ambitiousness of Skywind can often be daunting. So much time and dedication has already been put into this project, and with just a little bit more from the community, our goal can soon be reached. Now is the time to step up and contribute if we are to see Skywind be the game we envisioned, and anyone with the appropriate skill and time dedication are invited to join us in an epic recreation of this beloved game.